What came to me this morning, actually a few minutes ago, um, was remembering how my mother, we grew up on a small 20-acre farm in Virginia. It was a horse farm. My mother, after she married my dad, he was a big horse guy. They got married. He taught her about how to ride. Very quickly, she became quite good at it, and he stopped. And, a lot of their relationship was like that. It was sort of like clock weights. It was, you know, I don't know quite what it was, but she was very competitive and a very good athlete and really loved riding. So at one point, she said to me, one of the reasons she liked it so much was that if she wasn't calm, she couldn't work with the horse. If she came all agitated, the horse would pick. She said it was like I don't think she used this term, but like a biofeedback machine. The horse would pick up on her stress and get all skittish, you know, unable to even get the saddle and bridle on, never mind ride anywhere, you know, head shy and all crazy. And so she said she loved it that in order to have this relationship with the horse, she had to find the calm place. And she didn't find that easily. I mean, I don't think any of us is really adept at finding the calm place, but she had a very bad temper, and um, based on, she came by it honestly, let's put it that way. Just her upbringing was pretty strange. But the horses served. Animals read vibrations, like the high priestess, like you and me. We're animals. Don't tell, but we think we're separate from all of that. It doesn't serve us to feel like we're separate from that. I mean, in some ways, maybe we are, because we can stand back and say, look at us, look at them, we're separate. We have that kind of compartmentalizing brain. But we're animals with animal instincts, gut instincts. Okay. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Look at him. King of Cups is celebratory, open-hearted, here I am energy. Water energy to do with, a great ability to feel emotion. It's hard for a character like this to dissemble when it comes to emotions. That, it's written on their face. It's in their body language. Could be you, could be the other guy, could be somebody, a third party, which doesn't always mean like another romantic interest. It just means somebody, because we're looking at a relationship here. And it might be just your relationship within yourself. It might be to another person. And the roles could be reversed in the reading, always. But we have here now a character who is full of feelings and passion. Knight of Wands. Raring to go, rearing up, a little bit reckless, a little bit like the skittish horse I was talking about, who's head shy and, stamps their feet. I mean, there are horses that they get pissed and they have a body language. Well, this one is just eager. This was Mom, basically. That's how she rode. She was fearless, and she had many an injury. When she was pregnant with me, she fell out of the saddle, but she had her one foot in the stirrup. and her hands on the saddle, and one foot in the stirrup and one foot dangling down. My brother watched the whole thing, and the horse was running away with her. It was galloping in a big frigging field. And so she's going boing, boing, about every third stride. She's pushing off the, but she was pregnant. The whole thing was like, that's mom. And at the same time, yelling at the kid who had actually caused her horse to shy and run off. This is a very grounded energy by contrast, an earth energy, to do with what grows, what you value, to do with time and our life on the planet. Not up in the psyche, not up in our heads, not rushing around like a nut so that you don't have to invest or stop long enough to feel. This person is a laborer, but they're laboring their currency, these pentacles. It can signify money, but here I see it as just the fruits of the labor. The harvest time. And this is right next to this, which is goes this way, as I see it on the board. We have the King of Cups, the person of great feelings, who's very grounded and has put in a lot of hard work into something. Contradictory energies. Somebody's coming in fast for an earth sign, or for somebody who exhibits. Yeah, I'm not sure. Shush. Tell us more, please. Seven of Pentacles. That's bizarre because Five of Pentacles is ordinarily, and I don't have my glasses on, and I don't have any close at hand. In traditional Rider-Waite, Five of Pentacles is the individual locked out of the church. That's what this looks like to me. But this guy in particular seems to me to be in a posture outside the church, but like themselves tapping into a direct line to that church energy, like God outside of the house, not confined by the four walls. So it looks less to me like, oh my God, help me, than somehow outside the structure I've found the real thing. So we have, it is a 5. It's just in such weird, it's a weird, the print, so it is a 5. That's exactly, so it does have the tinge of bereft, of out in the cold. But there's something about this being put outside that puts this person in touch with perhaps their feelings. It's like their heart is activated. Right, sorry. We have here Emperor, I believe, yes. Major Arcana card of the Divine Masculine. The first Major Arcana card on the board. It comes underneath 7 of Pentacles, the card of the harvest, of doing the work. Divine Masculine energy meaning active. The guy who does things. The he, she, they, who gets it done. Who's a strong leader. Aries energy. There are the rams up there. And it is kind of a head-butting energy. Like, The rams on the mountain will butt heads to determine who's, top ram. And they have these massive structures in their skull that allows them to just beat each other up. This is top ram. This is sort of like no contest. Big boss runs the show. Very peculiar that it's paired with a card of a want, because an emperor, when he's functioning properly, it's about function, it's about doing things, would never leave somebody out in the cold. I can't see why they would do that. He, she, they. Eight of Swords. This is an energy of being stuck in a mindset, in some system of beliefs. Sword energy is about belief, communication, clarity. This person is blindfolded and hemmed in. And there's sometimes an implication in Eight of Swords that it's a self-imposed, but I think it's also, I don't see it as self-imposed, but it's believing you're stuck, which I guess is the same thing. So I don't understand. Can you tell me about this Emperor, please? Divine Masculine, who may have been stuck somewhere else. Oh my God in heaven. Don't believe it. Empress. This is Divine Feminine. This is the balance between the energies yin and yang, between the active principle of Divine Masculine and the feminine principle of I receive. I do it. Sorry. I'm the yang energy. It's not about gender. It's the energy of being active in the world and getting in there and, messing about, making sure things are running properly by your standards, which are very high for Emperor. Card of Aries. Empress card of Torah. Well, maybe. The Torah, the book of the mysteries. This is the receiving energy. The yin energy. I don't go out and do things. I accept and receive. I accept and receive. So this is somebody, either one person who's very, very balanced, yin yang, or it's a divine masculine, feminine. Boom. Now, why the Five of Cups, please? Five of Pentacles. A state of want or lack, but it's a little bit like somehow enlightening too. Six of Pentacles. Not my favorite Pentacles card, because it's a card of the guy with a lot giving a little to a lot of people. A few coins are going out. He's got beggars all around him. He, she, they. And he's, you can see the coins coming down, but it's like tossing. Well, it's 5 to the 6 of Pentacles, which means on the right track. So somebody who was left in a state of lack is being helped, but not a whole lot. It's sort of, I don't know. That card bothers me. Always has. It's such inequality. It's an attempt to, because the guy's got scales to create equality, but it's really, it's slow Pentacles energy, and it's a snick at a time. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. Sorry, Liza here. So much Earth energy here. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, five. Well, it is on the right track. Those consecutive numbers, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. You know, we're progressing in the right direction. This indicates a decision, something to do with two possibilities, you know, and weighing up which is the one. Okay. There's a choice. That's pretty straightforward. Between Star, which is a major arcana card of, well, right there. Wish fulfillment, you know, it coming right into your hands from on high. I'll never again do this without my glasses because I really can't, as it turns out, I can't quite see. But it's, you know, it becomes hers. The wish is granted. That's on 8 of Swords. Well, that's great, actually, because this is the limiting belief system, and this is Aquarian belief system. The clarity of, you know, seeing it from the overview, the over eye, you know, there's something divinely guided about this card. So if this is thinking you're trapped, this is like a promise. You know, this is yours. This is your birthright, is what I'm hearing. It's your birthright. And I always associate the star with the star over the manger, that image of like being guided to the holy place. So that's, I mean, that's a fabulous shift in energy. From being up in your head, this is like having your mind opened. Where you somehow become the both engaged in life and with the overview. Six of Wands. This is a card of victory. You know, there's the victory wreath. This guy looks relieved. He's come back from battle. He had a lot of support. You know, he may be the, well, it's in the energy of Emperor. Fire energy, Wands, purpose, passion, forward movement. This is like the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, masculine or feminine, the one who runs the show and goes out and does it, and does it right. I mean, you know, very successful. So on this fast-moving night, this fire pony went out to do something, maybe at the behest of an emperor, because they're both in fire energies. It's emperor energy on the move. Knights are on the move. And this is, I mean, look at the size of his wand. Need I say more? This is a card of passion. It can be somebody moving in fast with a very particular direction and purpose. And maybe the purpose is, I'm going to go win. It could be that. So let's see about this choice, please. And they're saying, look at the Oh, the other thing I had written down was uh, the whole question of free will. That's what makes tarot very fluid, because we all have it, don't we? And so when we say somebody will come out of their mental trap, to get this incredible healing psychic overview, the knowledge that comes from being able to see it from above, you know, that's still a choice. You have choice. If free will isn't in the picture, what's the point? And that poem I referred to, I think yesterday, called Paradise Lost. In that, when paradise is lost and they're kicked out of the garden and they have to go it on their own, it's referred to as the fortunate fall, because it gives us free will. If we're going to work our way back to the garden, we have to work our way back to the garden. All these growth garden images. We don't get to pick the apple off the tree and eat it like we used to. We have to go out and harvest. We have to plant the seed, nurture the seed over time. We're living in a world of time and things and this and that. That's where we are. But somehow, I think the job is to have a knowledge of the great mystery, knowledge, sword energy, to have clarity about that in our everyday lives, in our everyday pentacles, boots on the ground life, even when we're in our darkest moments, help will come in pentacles terms. Maybe a little at a time, but just enough that you need to do this. Through your hard work, it grows, as pentacles do, from the Six of Pentacles kind of pittance to a basketful, a lifeful, enough. Fortunate fall. Tell us about the King of Cups, please. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Bottom of the deck, although I played with it, is still two of Pentacles, the choice, followed by two in Major Arcana, High Priestess. Another divine feminine principle in that it's receptive and it receives the mystery. It can be a card of secrets in that, the mystery isn't really communicable, easily communicated. You kind of have to go there yourself. And as the moon receives the light of the sun, that's another symbol for masculine and feminine. This is the moon energy, the receptive. The receptive, okay, hang on. The receptive, of that knowledge from the, however you want to call the sublime. And this is a card of Cancer, moon energy. Cancer, some people say Pisces, Libra, a little bit of Virgo, but it's principally a card of feelings and emotions, and it's clarifying King of Cups. So it's highly intuitive energy. And whoever this king is, in a masculine principle of feelings, actively showing, look at him. He's showing his feelings. here they are. Here are my cups. There's also something hidden. This high priestess can be a secret. Or, sorry, I just banged the camera. If he may be showing his feelings, but there are some things he can't articulate. King of Cups is known for feeling things so deeply that he pumps the brakes. And here we have Five of Cups. It's a card of sadness, regret. And look, this person has this tree. It looks like it's even growing through her and around her. She's in its clutches, kind of. It's this image again. You know? This is caught up in her head, his, her, them's, their head. And this is like in Cups energy and feelings energy, really blocked and hung up. Can't move from this position. Been there a long time. And I think the suggestion is time to turn around. Enough, because your feelings at this point are part of what's trapping you. You think you're trapped. You think all is lost. You're focusing on the loss. You're not focusing on these Two of Cups that are still upright. It's a little bit of a, the universe saying, you know, wake up to who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And on that card of loss, we have also the Three of Swords. So that really goes together quite nicely, doesn't it? Trapped in your mind, trapped feeling-wise. And this card of Three of Swords, but it's stabbed through her heart. I often see this as the memory of hurt. And it's almost like she's sheltering it. And she's presenting it. She looks pissed off to me, more than sad. The memory of the hurt. And this is all what we got to let go. Get out of the trap. You know, remove these ideas from your feeling place. Don't let it impede the flow of your feelings. Don't let it create a situation where you think it's safer to stop loving. You know in your heart, in your deepest high priestess intuitive resting place of not talking, just into knowing in your heart of hearts. I'm not saying it very well, but the major arcana here are, and I think it's a choice. I mean, that fortunate fall business. All of us, you, the person you're thinking about, the person you're not thinking about, or trying not to think about, everybody has choice. In 3D, we're faced with them all the time. And is that a bad thing? No. But does it mean that the other person will always bend in the direction you want them to? Or feel what you want them to feel? Or feel it back? That isn't guaranteed. But is it a good thing that we're in 3D where we even have choice. And it's the freedom to choose the wrong thing. But I don't see anything here indicating the wrong thing, because even the card of like lack mentality, I can't go on, I don't have enough, is slowly being rectified. Somebody may have to ask for help to get out of this mindset. And if so, it's coming. But I think that, that these are the first couple of cards out. Divine union. Let's get one more, because that seems so okay. On the divine union, please. King of Pentacles. You might be an earth sign. They might be an earth sign. One of you might be a water sign. You might be an earth sign. You could be anything at this point. The divine union. Wheel of Fortune. I love this deck, by the way. I think it's just beautiful. I haven't worked with it in a very long time. There's the wheel. In general, this is forward movement in divine timing. And it's always progressive. It takes you to the next stage. 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. It's an intervention on the part of the universe, saying you're ready. You're ready to do these 3D things, to make a choice in this lifetime that will advance you. Oh my God. That will advance you. More fire energy. I'm sorry, my nose is just so itchy. I think I have a hair that, sorry. It also, some tarot readers say, that's a sign you're on the right track. I don't know that my nose itches are interpretable. Happiness, warmth, revelation. If something was being kept close to the chest, unrevealed, unspoken, because it couldn't be put into words. Here's a card of revelation, Leo. This is the thing being revealed. It's the big reveal. It's things coming to light. Card of Leo. So moving into happiness is basically what it is. And King of Pentacles, has that kind of influence on people. And he may have come, he, she, they, a long way up, have dug themselves up and out of some kind of dark place through their own work and effort, and with the help of other people, with a little help from my friends. What do we do without that? I don't know. I don't want to find out. On 7 of Pentacles, last card. I love tarot. This is why I do this. Ace of Pentacles, this is the seed. In 3D, the opportunity, the entry point, the new beginning. Moving forward into a brightness, a happiness that is in 3D. That's the opportunity. Do you want to pass through this portal? This is like the coin, the, paying the ferryman to get across the river. This time not to the other side of the sticks. You know, it's like from the side of the crossed over thing to the near shore, to the place where life begins again. It's a birth death cycle, and this is back to rebirth. Could it grow in these conditions under the care of somebody like this? This is the caretaker. Wow. Really nice read. On the board, we have Aquarius in Star, Taurus in Empress, Aries in Emperor, Cancer, Pisces, Libra in High Priestess, Leo in the Sun, and Wheel of Fortune, and Aquarius in Star. I think I said that already. Okay, my lovelies. Good reading. Yay us. I'll see you next time.